Alexa, mute. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super stoked today because today we are continuing the garage build series. What I wanted to show you guys today, we have these lights. So we've got like the old school lights, but they actually have like LED inserts into them, and I've never seen those before. They're cool, sure, but they have like a certain temperature that I'm not super excited about. You know, I've never had an attached garage before. I've never lived in a house with an attached garage before. I've been in homes with attached garage, but I've never looked and saw what kind of lights were installed or whatever. So obviously, either the title will give it away or me talking about lights. I'm upgrading the lighting system that we have out here to A, give myself better visibility when I'm working on things, and B, to be able to film better, give you guys better quality with filming. So, and I want to paint the place and just to make it look like an awesome place to work and a fun place to film and things like that. So I kind of jumped the gun on you guys a little bit, but I actually pretty much have to redo everything I've already done. I just did it for the time being. So I ordered these lights. Yeah, I'll show you like this. So please excuse this. I've got gun stuff, I've got car stuff, I've got everything on here that you can imagine, electrical stuff, just don't mind it. I got the hard part of the lighting install out of the way. So these lights, this is a LED light bar, and they have these inserts on each side of them. It's like a little 3-prong insert, and they look like this. So yeah, that's cool. So basically, I got on Amazon and I just looked up some shop lights and I found these and I liked them and I ordered them. And they came with this plug with a switch on it. And it's super duper bright, which is cool. It's almost like a bluish tint. But if I bring it up here, it actually gives really good visibility to everything. And that's just one light. And the GoPro is probably freaking out right now because we went to like a really warm lighting style to a very cool lighting style. Fret not, I will work on the coloration of the video and make it look normal, and you guys will really enjoy it. The big camera, the Canon T6i, it will really benefit from these lights, I promise. The GoPro is pretty good with dealing with its own light, whatever you call it, the ISO, white balance, all that good crap. With that being said, let me flip this up to kind of illuminate the ceiling. I've already got 2 installed. So basically all you have to do is I measured from wall to wall, and then all I had to do was measure the length of the connecting cable and half that. And so right there, you may not be able to see it, but I kind of put like a little blue Sharpie line on it. That's the exact center of my garage. That's the exact center of that cable. And then I just attach those accordingly, pretty evenly. And I didn't really even, I measured kind of haphazardly out from the wall, but I pretty much just eyeballed it. And so the clips, each light comes with a clip, with 2 of these clips and 2 of these screws. So with these clips, you just mount them to the ceiling, and then you take the light and it presses in, and and you can pretty much just put them wherever you want, and you can slide it a little bit. So you may be asking yourself, Brandon, I see you have this thing hooked up and it's plugged into an extension cable, and these don't have any power at all. Oh, but you would be wrong. So if you can see, I kind of had to drill a little hole in the ceiling right there, but I wired it in to the light switch that controls these lights. Now, with that being said, I wanted to show you guys doing all that, but I wanted to kind of figure it out beforehand. I actually had to call one of my friends, Patrick. You guys would have saw him in one of the previous videos. I called him and he helped me figure out the wiring diagram. I don't do houses, I do cars and motorcycles, and so the wiring is different for those types of things, and the amount of power you're dealing with is very different. The actual instructions that the lights came with, and they are Barrina lights. I'll put a link in the description for them if you want these. I think it's a pretty decent, straightforward system for what it is. But they have a a hardwire guide right here that tells you what each of the wires are. And if you know anything about wiring, you can do this pretty easily. I just didn't want to have to like run an extension cable and plug them in. So this way, I've got power coming in from inside the attic, coming in, going into this light, going through that cable, going through to that light, and each light has 2 connections on it. And so now you can literally, I can just come in here and daisy chain all the lights together, and I can order more lights and add to it if I want to just make this thing just a full-on light show or whatever. So I'm pretty stoked. I may connect a couple more lights, and because the kit I ordered came with 8 lights, and so I'm thinking that, you know, I'll connect all 8 of them, and if it's just not enough light, then I'll order 8 more in the future. And I've already got all the hard stuff out of the way. I just got to, you know, mount more up and connect them. So I'm pretty stoked about the whole thing. It's really awesome. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and then, you know, we'll see where we're at. Okay, so pro tip. Well, this isn't really a tip, it's just a warning. If you do this job and you have popcorn ceilings, it's gonna suck no matter what you do. I've gotten so much crap in my eyes. I'm trying to actually do this pretty quickly just to get it over with. But as you can tell, it is phenomenal in here. And I've only got 6 of them up, and I've got 2 more to go. And so I thought I would just walk you through my process. So the way that you can lay these things out and just kind of eyeball it is amazing. So basically this right here is your best friend. I use it, it's a measuring stick basically. So I've got the power coming in from there, daisy chained it all the way around, back this way, over this way, and then, you know, rinse and repeat basically. So I thought I would walk you guys through my process really fast. Maybe a little bit difficult for you guys to see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do my best. So once you have the first one mounted, so just take this as like you got the first one mounted where you want it, okay? The next step you're gonna take is that once you have power to it, you're basically just lighting your way. It's pretty great. So you have your connector there, and so I've got the cable here, and so what I do is I connect it, and you got to push pretty hard to get it all the way in there, and I'm not going to be able to do this gracefully with you guys in my hand, but I'll do my best. So I'll just hold the light and push this in there, and I literally can't push hard enough with you guys, with me holding you guys. So it's just gonna, this is the view you're gonna have. And you want it, see, look, you guys even got some on you. So you might want to close your eyes after you get it started, but you push it in there as hard as you can, literally as hard as you can. So then the next step that I take is I back my little thing up here, and then I reach out, and I got to reach around here and grab the wire, back up. And so then I stretch out the wire as far as it'll go. And you may not be able to do this. This may not be ideal for you. This is just how I'm laying things out, and it's working well. I've dodged all the obstacles, the attic door, the other lights. I mean, it's just working, which is crazy because things hardly ever work out for me like this. But I kind of just eyeball it, I stretch it out, and then I just kind of make it even with the last one or even with the wall, whatever. And then getting it in my eye. Oh, it's tragic. So then I kind of just make it even and point the cable the direction that the next light is gonna go. And then I kind of just put my finger in front of the plug. I let the plug go. And then from here, I just kind of go out about 4 inches this way. And then I'll kind of just make a mark with my finger. And so, you know, not the most ideal thing to do, but it's working. And with it being a popcorn ceiling, you can't even tell. I might even have to do that again because I may not be able to find my mark. So, but then what I do is I turn my ladder the direction to which the lights will be going. And I've got all the clips and stuff on the magnet on this drill, and that is a godsend. But basically what I do from there is I get one of the screws, and then I get one of the mounts, and I put them together. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You put the screw through the hole like that, and then I put this on the drill, luckily everything is magnetized to a degree. And then I walk up the ladder. Ooh, and if I pull this off, if I'm able to pull this off, I'm gonna lose it. Let's see. Where did my mark go, guys? Where'd my mark go? You guys were supposed to be watching. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is right there. You see it? So if I pull this off, oh, what a miracle it'll be. It's a miracle. Then all I do is I twist it kind of straight, like so. Oh God, it never ends. I hate popcorn ceilings, and not just because of this. I mean, I've hated them for a long time. So then what I do is I move about the lights. The lights are like 3 to 4 feet. I don't really know how tall they are. They might be 4 feet. I don't know. Anyway, so then I move about 3 feet the other direction. Excuse me, buddy. Axel, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to be where you're at. I'm so sorry. And the previous light is a great measuring stick as well. So then I prep another mount. Oh, wrong way. Like so. All right, up the ladder again. And so from here, you know, this is the extreme eyeball. Like literally, you just kind of gotta go with your gut on this one. And that might be perfect, it may be wrong. I messed up on one of them and I actually had to go back and straighten it up. Honestly, if you never look up, it don't matter if they're straight or not, but I look up and I want it to be as straight as possible. And no, this is not the prettiest thing ever. I mean, you got wires everywhere, but if you can ignore that, if you just want a cheap solution to a low light problem, here you go. So grab another light and they weigh nothing. I mean, nothing at all. And we come back over here, walk up the ladder again. And so from here, we just kind of clip it in like so. There we go. And it is, I mean, it is on there. Like it's overkill for these lights. The amount of pressure that these clips hold on to them, like it's insane. Whoever made these lights, the Barrina or whatever it's called, they killed it. I mean, they really killed it. So then all you got to do is grab your cable, get more popcorn ceiling in your eye, and then reach up and do what I did at the first step. And there we have more light. I mean, if you look at it, it's not crooked. I mean, it may not be perfect, but I mean, to the naked eye, it's straight enough. And this part of the garage has never been this lit up. Like this is, I'm so stoked. And look, this is gonna work out well. I mean, it's I'm just stoked that the length of the cable, the length of the lights, and the brightness of the lights have just worked out so well for my application. I mean, it may not work out this well for you, but you can not space them out so much. I mean, you can make it work. I just like the fact that I'm not having to bust out the measuring tape every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So this is awesome. I'm actually gonna put you guys on top of the garage door opener for this round. So put you guys right there. Perfect. There we go. So now I can just hang this guy over the railing, and then this is working out so well. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I can't even talk. It's great. So I've got my last light here. I'm just gonna put it in this box behind me. And then stretch this guy out, make it straight. So like if you're not trying to film yourself do this, it's even easier. How is it I get to the very last section of this? and I find the one screw that's messed up. Sorry guys, I gotta move a few bikes out of the way. Probably would have made a lot of sense to put these lights up before I started making a whole lot of videos in this place. I'm trying to up the video quality for all you amazing people. This is just part of it. Plus, I thought this would be a lot harder. That's why I was kind of holding off on it. I thought this would just be immensely difficult. And you just don't have to be very precise with these at all. I mean, like, as far as the distance between them is concerned, as long as you got both of them up there, it really doesn't matter. They can be 12 inches apart, 36 inches apart, it doesn't really matter. This is about the average gap that I've been giving them though, so it works fine. And this is the last one, guys. There we go. And I may not even need more lights for this because I thought about getting a whole bunch of lights for this setup. But that's the last one. So yeah, even though now I've probably got pink eye or something from all these, you know, little pieces of crap falling in my eye, there it is. And it's great. I mean, I feel like crap right now because I got a bunch of stuff in my eye, but it's great. I mean, it's perfect. And they're all pretty well distanced about the same. I mean, they're perfectly distanced apart because I use the actual wires as measuring devices. So, whew. Sorry guys, I am stoked, I swear. It's just I got so much stuff in my eyes from doing all that. Like it's so bad. And I got contacts in my eye too. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. I mean, this is one of the bigger things that I've been wanting to do to the garage, and now it's done. Now you guys can see how much crap I've got everywhere. I've got big plans for this garage, and just this setup right here is a huge milestone, but also having these lights in here is great too, because now you guys can see me, and you guys won't see the ugly lights, but look, like I can see all my tools. I can see everything. It's so nice. And I'm gonna have these lights too. I'm gonna make those work again too, so it'll be even brighter than this. I'll just have all kinds of lights in here. And if I want to, I could probably get another set of probably 4 and fill up this area over too. Probably not necessary, but I could go back and fill in all the gaps, but I think this is fine. What do you think, buddy? Do you think this is good? Do you think this is fine? You're the best, bub. You're the best. Oh, okay, we're coming up. Okay. All right, buddy. You're so cute. He's getting groomed tomorrow. But anyway, I'll quit holding you guys up. So I'll put a link for these lights in the description if you're interested in them. Honestly, really easy to wire into. I mean, if you have any kind of confidence whatsoever, you can get this done. If not, they come with a bunch of these plug-ins and with a switch on them. I just want to be able to flip a switch like normal and just come out here, you know? So that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, and if it helps you, leave a like, hit the notification bell, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to share it with your friends, your family, and of course, your dog. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great night.